Hold on. Ah! Howdy. Hey, hi, hi. Hi. So, today is I guess, technically it's the third stream since we started, but it's also the second stream since since October started, and also the first stream of our Spooktacular in October. It's been a little weird so far. Anyway, today we're going to be hanging out and playing Animal Crossing. It's been a while since we've done it, so we're gonna have to give people an update on the island as well. But we're just gonna chill for this first day, and we're gonna start decorating for Halloween, since it takes a while in this game, even when you're not making stuff. So, we're just gonna vibe. Probably keep some spooky music on every so often. We'll find another mix or something, and we're just gonna enjoy for a little bit. That in mind, let's get moved over. Ah. Bum bum ba bum. Ba bum. New. Where is? There we go. I love this screen. It's really cute. Alright. Let's get in here. So we're gonna have a lot of work on our hands today. This one's from Pokemon, right? Can't quite remember off the top of my head. God, it's been a while since I've had to deal with Switch loading screens, but at least once we're in the game, we're mostly good. Hello there, everyone. Right now, on island name from years ago, because you can't change it, it's 5:16 p.m. on Monday, October 3rd, 2022. We have an event announcement to share today. The fall fishing tourney will be held this Saturday. There will be a registration tent up in the plaza from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., so make sure to stop by if you can. That's all for today. Have a fun day out there. Haha, it's us. Whoa. Alright, we do need to go back in the house, though. Also, there we go, a zombie here. It's falling out. Upstairs. Bum, 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 bum. I wonder, I never actually bothered checking. Is there a... What? I didn't know I had that ability while I was here. I just wanted to check my phone. There we go. Nope, there is not a settings option. Okay. Continue like this for now. Bum, bum, bum. Change it up. Alright. That feels a little too green. Bum, bum, ba da da dum. Da da. Bum, ba da. Alright. And we're gonna have to adjust our jacket as well. Which we do in here. coat. The full version? With the tail. Yeah, that's correct. Swap. Copy. Yes. Change design. Alright. So if I remember, this is actually pretty simple. You just have to go over here. Like this. And now go here. Bum, bum. Like that. And now you need to tone these down a bit. And I think that should be mostly good. Oh, the yellows. Or the whites. Let's see. We want these to be more yellowish. Whereas, oh, that is not what I thought it was. So it should be this. Ba-da-da. Bum, 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 bum. And go back. Zombunny. Right. We're actually going to turn the in-game sound on for now, I think. We'll bring this back later. Let's see. I'm gonna have to make this a lot greener, aren't I? Not by much, actually. It looks like a little more yellow and a little more green. We do have to change the music, though. God damn it. I forgot. This game's weird about that. There we go. Where is it? There we go. Theme of the season. Yeah. Let's get in here and change. Yep. Alright. So we gotta go here. Change color. Hey, 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 happy 3rd of Halloween. Correct. Right. Hold up. Oh, that's why it's the... I'm really confused for a second. Alright. Let's see. So we need this to be a little more yellow and a little brighter. Go over here and do the same. And that should be as close as we can get to the actual skin tone. Let's see. Yep. I forget. Do I have anything more fitting in here? Let's see. There's so many clothes. There's a raggedy outfit. That's pretty zombie-ish, I guess. That's what we're looking for, baby. Ba-ba-ba-dum. Ba-ba-ba-dum. Ba-da-da-da-da-dum. There we go. Actually, I do want my normal stockings back. There we go. We move. Halloween gang, stand up. Alright, I gotta put a lot of this in storage. Actually, keep the beach chair. We might need these pumpkins later. This is going to be a nightmare of design. But we're gonna do it. Okay. Everything else we can get rid of. Oh boy, are you ready for this shit? This is gonna be bad. So, in our inventory, we currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 spooky chairs, 4 spooky tables, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spooky arches, 3 spooky standing lamps, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 spooky scarecrows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 34 spooky towers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 spooky lantern sets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 spooky trees. 1, 2, 3, 4 spooky candy sets, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. Spooky lanterns. 1 spooky table setting. 3 spooky trick lamps. And I think that's it for what's currently... Anka, no! No! Get out! Get out of my house! Hold on. What? No, I don't care, Anka. I'm changing the music. Shut up. I'm putting on the spooky music till you leave. Also, we have all of this down here. Which we can pull out of here as necessary. Alright. So first things first, we're gonna go on a little tour. And she's gonna be like, I should get going. And I'm like, yeah, you should. See you later. Get out of my house. Alright, we move. Boom. 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 Alright. So, for people who haven't been here before, let's head back to the front entrance. So, here's our front entranceway. You are immediately greeted by a bunch of flowers. They're very pretty. If you go to the right here, you have City Hall immediately there. And if we go out, here you have a small little beach. I need to get more beach chairs. That's why I kept this one. There you go. So, heading into town, we have our town square here. Leaves here, he'll be selling pumpkin seeds, I believe. We go over to the right. We have the Able sisters down here. This is an entirely built-in community that we've constructed. You have a little rest stop here, some snacks. Everyone's got their own tiny yard with an item for themselves. Bump, 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 bump. Every single villager lives in here. If we go up here, there's our place. And if we go over this way, we have the museum. And we have the shop on Main Street here. Heading out to this side of town, you have this nice little walkway alongside the beach. And our haunted well. Don't ask questions you aren't ready for answers for. Heading up here, we have our little plaza. And up the road here, the lighthouse. Staying on top of the bridge there. Let's grab this real quick. Now, we're going to be heading off this way. And you see we have a little rock garden back here. That is entirely coated in nightmare plants. Because flowers grow like insane in this game. And getting rid of them is a pain in the ass. We also have a little fishing hole here that we're going to make into something bigger eventually. But it's hard to when there's so many flowers. Bum, bum, bum. Hello. Hello, Diplodocus. Bum, 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 ba-da-da-dum. If you go across this bridge here, we have a nice little hot spring in here. And up to the left here, we have our campsite. We keep going past the waterfalls. We get to our secret beach in the back. And if we head up here to the left, we get a nice little walk through the woods. If you come over here across this bridge, you can find access to the public park. Bum, 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 ba-da-dum. And if you continue through the little wooded path here, you come up to this nice little pond and the farm. See, everything is growing nicely here. We have a lot of pumpkins. These are all from last year. We never got rid of them because they actually make good money. And following down here, we have our orchard with all of our little fruit trees. Hold on, I should pick this up. Ba, 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 ba. At this turn point, you can head out to the beach directly, and right down here is Captain's Dock. Or you can turn back around and you can head back into this little side route. There's a little rest point there. And it leads back to our place. Bum bum bum. Bum, ba-da. And if you come all the way down, hold on, snail. Pretty sure I already have one of these, but I want to catch it. Yeah. I caught a snail. It's a lot to brag about. Shut up. You have your another little beach. We have access to all of our beaches here. And this route just leads right back to the front entrance. So the only place that kind of dead ends right now is the right side of the island, which we will be fixing. Eventually it's going to lead back up through the flower beds up to right at the center road again. But that's going to take a little bit. But other than that, the map is mostly charted now. Unfortunately, our animals have issue getting around the map because their mapping isn't that good. Just the normal. My ideal island getaway was mostly just a normal island. Yeah, that's fair. Alright. So, it begins now. We have to dig up a lot of plants. And grab a lot of pumpkins. We're going to need to start focusing on specific areas to begin with. So the first thing we'll do is we'll start with the entrance. So, we need one here and here. We need to remove all of these flowers and replace them. It's gonna be a pain. We also need to fix all of our fencing, which has to be replaced with spooky fences. Alright. So what we're going to put in here is we're going to put normal pumpkins facing backwards, if I remember right. Ba-bum, bum, bum. It has been over years since we did this, so it will not look the same as the island we made last year. We also have more built on the island now. Shit, that is not what I meant to do. Now there's an extra item in our inventory. Okay. Oh, we're gonna have to do stuff with these too. That's gonna be a pain. Okay. First things first. We need 2 towers. We're gonna need at least 9 normal pumpkins. We need 1 of the standways. I wish there was a way to... Can you sort by alphabetical time? Nope. Okay. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We need 1 of you. We're gonna need you guys as well later. We need at least... My pockets are full. I knew that was coming. Put the snail in storage for now. Open this. I learned a box-shaped seat. How did I not know that yet? Alright. And we go. We move fast. We got a lot of ground to cover. This is not going to be a one-stream deal. This is going to take a lot of time. Okay. Spooky lantern. Spooky lantern. Spooky lantern. I think it takes 8 to fill up this. And I forgot to get my spooky railings. Bum bum bum. Animal Crossing is so cute. It's just a nice vibe game. Spooky lantern. Alright, now we need to go here. Ah, I don't remember if we decided these were lanterns or not. Or if they were supposed to be towers. I think, actually, these are supposed to be lanterns. And I think these are towers. Okay, we need to move the donation box. Somewhere. Because this is supposed to be our standing lamp. Ba-da-dum-bum-bum. Alright. We gotta deal with all this crap in our inventory real quick. We're also gonna have to change out a lot of the flowers to oranges, whites, and purples. Bum, bum. I don't think that double pumpkin stack that you see out front of their shop is actually a thing you can buy. I don't think you can craft it either. Anyway, I want to sell. Okay, we need to get you out of the way. Ah, shit. I forgot we gotta go get these fossils actually checked. Sold. Alright, we move. We gotta go get these fossils checked so I can get them out of my inventory for actual money. Which means we have to go sit through 2 more loading screens at least. Hey, baby, yeah. Hold on. I have multiple DMs. Hey. Hello. I'm sorry to wake you up from your slumber, but this is important. Okay. That's not what I meant to click on, Blathers, but thank you. Do not kick me out of the menu. He's all flutter. This one, this one, this one, this one. Okay, we can sell all of them. Thank you. That is all I needed to know. Okay, we're good. Let's get these sold off so that we have inventory room. We got Archeon, Amber, Pachytail, Parasaur. Okay. Yes, give me more money. More cash. More income. I need it. I need to buy another fucking I need to buy another incline eventually. Bump bump bump. Okay, chat. We're gonna turn on our spooky music again here. There we go. Let me know if it gets too loud. Right. Oh. Vibes. Alright. So we have to... Let's just get rid of you. I don't need you. Bum, bum. And gotta deposit all this money into our box real quick. It's too much. My wallet is too small. ABD. Deposit. Ding. Alright, that solves that problem. Oh my god, there's so much in here. Cardboard box, cardboard box, cardboard box, cardboard box, cocoa tree. What? I wanted to like leave something in there. actually. Alright. Let's move. What? Dude. Get out of there. Bup, 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 bup. Okay, get our fences back. But I don't actually know how many of these fences I'm going to have, because we ended up having to use a good bunch of a bunch of them for the actual farm, so I don't know how many extras I have left, which might be a problem. We also have to find a place for all these flowers, because you cannot store flowers for some godforsaken reason. So we have to go find a little hidey hole somewhere for them. I think the best place is going to be back by the flower patch. Dun, bum, bum, bum. Oh god, there's so many flowers up here. Come on. Alright, so we have to put away this wild rose. We have 2 bamboo trees I can't really do anything with right now. Bup, 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 bum. There's no place to plant things in this area. There's no place to plant things in this area. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Oh god, we're gonna have to dig up so many plants. Oh no. I didn't actually think about like how many plants we're gonna have to dig up. Alright, so we're probably gonna want to do the towers first. That's probably gonna be easiest. Okay. They're under houseware, I think, for some reason. Yeah. God help us. That should be enough for now. Oh no. I forgot how long this actually will take because of the game systems. I gotta go get fruit for that, because this game is insane. Okay. For now, this way. Grab this. Grab this. Ba-da-da-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Oh god, these plants are gonna be a nightmare. Oh, I forgot how annoying plants are to move. Oh no. Oh god, there's even more there. Oh, we're gonna have to do so much running back and forth. Okay. Not what I meant to do. That might be a problem. Alright, and we'll have to put a gateway here. There it is. Don't want that cleaning up our inventory for now. Bum, 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 bum. Let's go drop these off. It's actually quicker to just go around the side. Bum, bum, bum. I'm going to have no room left on my island for flowers after this is all over. Oh my god. Oh my god, bushes operate under the same fucking rules as trees, don't they? Okay, no, they can be a little closer to edges. They cannot be directly on top of each other. Great. Right. Down we go. Bum ba dum bum. Bum ba 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 bum 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 bum. Oh, that might actually be a problem I didn't think about. Let's see. I can just vault over there, right? Okay, we're good. Okay. Oh, this is going to be a pain in the ass later, because I remember what we have to put here. Wait, what? What direction is that thing facing? I specifically remember there being a scarecrow, like right here as well. There we go. We also have a bunch of music players that play music throughout the island that we'll have to grab. Boom. This is so many goddamn plants. Not now. Bum 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 bum. There's also going to be things we cannot do. Place that we placed last year in certain locations. And that is mostly due to the fact that things have just been arranged differently. There's now like trees in places there weren't trees last year. And those are a bit more annoying to move around. Oh! That one got me. Oh, well, no wonder it's Majora's Mask. Bum 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 bum. Now I think there was mostly just normal pumpkins around the house entrances. I think this was towers though, if I remember right. Bum 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 bum. The thing is, I think originally a lot of these were like actual planted pumpkins instead, which we have over on the farm now. So I'm not sure what we're gonna do about that. We could always just dig them up, but Might be a little annoying. Especially since then the parts of the farm would just be empty. Bum, 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 bum. I remember there was a lot of like pumpkins hidden in here in the orchard. Bum, 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 bum. Oh yes, that's right. There were in fact pumpkins in there. Hold up. We need to get out our phone for this one. We have to just straight up use Island Designer here. Ah. Bum, 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 bum. Alright. Water. And there were towers in here. How do I access it? Plus. Okay, it's plus. It's been a while since we actually played this. You can tell. There we go. There we go. Other side. We are probably going to take some of these weeds because we've purposely left weeds growing in certain areas and use them for decoration. Give stuff a little bit of a dead look. Bum, 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 bum. The cool thing is because the island is more developed now, there are certain areas that we can we don't have to worry about decorating as much. Oh, this is gonna have to go. Bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. What? Oh, game. Spooky tower. Woo! Right. Spin it around, spin it around, spin it around. And let's replace this. There we go. Now we're gonna have to... It's gonna be a pain. We're gonna have to go all the way back to that little patch of grass at the back of the house. At the back of the island. And drop more of these plants off. We are straight up running out of room on this island. Oh my god, look at all these bushes. For the love of God, you let me stall. You let me keep living animals in storage. Why can I not keep plants? There's no place to put things. Oh god. Oh fuck, we're out of room. We gotta move. We gotta find something. We gotta find any room. Okay. No shit, I need that for the rock. Oh my god, the weeds. Oh no. Okay, over here. Yep. They added the pipes that you can use to fast travel. Trying to find places I can just slip them in. We can actually start picking up some of these weeds because I'm going to need these. I've created a wall by accident. Luckily, you can carry up to like 99 weeds in a single slot. The thing is, we can't get too close to the edge because we don't want people to see all the plants we're hiding up here. We can avoid that. Alright, drop this one. We're almost there. The plant cube. The cube of bushes. There we go. You move. Get me out of here. Woo! Okay. So, we have a lot more room to work with now. So let's go get our arches next. Oh boy. I did just remember, there's something we want for the front door. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be enough for now. And is it under wall hang? There's a reef. Is it downstairs? Bum 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 bum. It is in fact down here. Right? Oh, I forgot that that was an option. Oh god, plus. There we go. You. Inventory. That Should have put it in here. Yep. Skull door plate. We need that for out front. Let's get a couple of our scarecrows. A couple of our trees. These spooky lantern sets are going to be everywhere, by the way. We need... These are the best, like, thing to just place somewhere. Because you can place items on top of them. Which lets you get some layered stuff in. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Not there. We did have one here. I remember that. I specifically remember there being one here. It's fine, we can just put that back. Bum, 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 bum. No, 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 no. What? Party lights arc? What? There it is. I believe there was one here as well. It's hard to see because of all the trees. There's supposed to be a tiny pumpkin there. I remember that. Bum 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 bum. Get out of my way, rain hat boy. I don't think the spooky arch works here, but let's try. Yeah, it's a little awkwardly shaped. But it can work. Let's try flipping it around real quick. If we can't. The location is too grounded. What? Tower. Bum 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 ba-dum bum. Okay. Some of these tower locations are going to be a little bit weird. Because I don't remember where half of them went. I'll be very real about that. I straight up do not remember. Put one here. There's no room to put anything here. Shut up. There we go. We can put a tower back here. We should still have a couple. Right? Yeah. Now I gotta find that. Where did it go? Oh God, help me. Oh dear. Oh Lord. There it is. Bum bum bum. Nope, that's a tall lantern. I gotta go put that in my inventory. I did in fact forget to put a bunch of things away. Bum bum ba da da dum bum. There we go. We can put the trees in here. I'm gonna say I know they should be able to fit. Lantern set. Lantern set. I pushed these too close to each other. God damn it. Um. Not what I wanted to do. Illuminated reindeer. Am I out of spooky trees already? I'm out of spooky trees already. Am I also out of... Damn. I am. Alright. Go put this stuff away, grab some more. Well, I think that's money. I want money. What we got? Money! Hell yeah. Alright, let's get some of these scarecrows set up. I love the money balloon. It's my favorite. We want there to be a scarecrow in every slot at a random location. In the pumpkin fields, at least. No! Oops. There we go. And we want them to be looking towards the player. For that extra little freak fan or pumpkin. Yeah, welcome to the pumpkin fields. I have a lot of pumpkins. These are all from last year. They make me money. I was here last year? Yeah, I believe you were. The problem is we have a lot more island done this year that we have to decorate. We also have a lot more trees and locations. So it's gonna be a little more difficult. Like, we've already started back here. We got a little playground here now. As well as this entire, like, forest walk area and farm. Pretty much, like... We've basically finished this entire back left section of the map. We still have to clean up the orchard down on the bottom left. And we have to clean up the top right is still pretty much completely just taken over by flowers. Alright. Let's deal with some of this. First, take that down. Put the skull up for spooky season. No, playgrounds in the dark with, like, when there's no children or anyone present are pretty fucked up. No, that is a fair response. It doesn't help that children themselves are used in a lot of horror stuff. Okay, put away our reindeer. Put away the tall lantern. Put away the... Aw, the donation box is empty. Our animals are cheapskates. Alright. Let's move some of this around. We're going to be moving these holly bushes. Okay, spooky tree. Spooky tower. Spooky tower. Okay, so we need to get more archways. We only have 2 more for now, but we have more placed in other areas already that we can get. Need more trees. And we need more lantern sets. We're gonna need a lot of these, actually. This is like the second most used thing I think we're gonna need outside of pumpkins and just general small jack-o'-lanterns. Which I'm holding off on because that's gonna be the big one. Alright. So we gotta head back into the woods. And we want to go here. Place a tree. We want to move this over. I blocked him on Twitter on site. Fair. Children shouldn't be on Twitter anyway. And we're probably gonna move some of these to add some stuff later as well. Oh, this song's horrible. Pump, pump, boom, boom, pumpkin. I'm trying to remember where the rest of our Jesus Christ. Hold on. Good lord. Come on. Let me find another one that isn't like that. It's my reason for not the kid, not everyone else. So people block him. I mean, you shouldn't have had to. You don't win either because you shouldn't have had to block them. Okay, so we have lantern sets, towers, trees, a lot of trees, and another arc or two. Okay. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. We need apples to actually be able to move those. Get the lantern set. We actually want these spun the other way. But for now we're gonna leave them there because we have to put tiny pumpkins on top of them. So we want the hay facing us. Yeah, Disgaea music works. They're also kind of clown. It does get kind of clowny though. Ah, that's what we need. I just remembered. You gotta go see how many of it we have left. We gotta get our fences. Ba-da-dum-bum. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Let's move over. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? We have 2 left. Whoops. Oh, we're gonna need more than that. Hold on. I think that mostly uses iron. Do we even have iron? Uh-oh, this might be a problem. We have 12 iron. That is not going to be enough. Whoops. Hmm. Three orange pumpkins. Okay. So we gotta get 6 pumpkins out of the thing. Luckily, we have a lot of pumpkins. Unfortunately, we have not been watering our pumpkins. So there's only one of them in each slot instead of 3. Ba-da-da-da-dum-bum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thank you, Mr. Scarecrow. We move. Bum, ba-da-da-ba-ba-ba-bum. Let's craft. Keep crafting. Spooky fence acquired. Okay. We move. We got a lot of fences to replace. These conifers are going to be a problem. They're down here because of Christmas. And they're going to be blocking view on a lot of stuff. So we'll have to move some of them. I don't know where we're going to be able to move them. We might just have to cut some of them down. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. This. Ba da 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 dum. Bum, ba da 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 dum. Alright. We move. There's more in the front we gotta get. Ba da 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 dum. Okay. We should have enough to at least get this, I think. But we'll see. It's the one on the other side is much longer. Nope. Alright. We gotta go see if we can get some iron to the rock garden. Let's hope it spits out a good chunk today, or we might be screwed. Come on, baby. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, we got 1. You ever played Condemned Criminal Origins? No. Not to my knowledge. Bum, 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 bum. Alright. That's 2. Oh god. This is gonna end well. I can feel it. Well, I have heard about Condemned. But isn't no, I think that one's really, oh god damn it, it's the money rock. I don't need money right now. Bum 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 bum. Okay, there's one more back here. We're going to have to move flowers. Bum 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 bum. Okay. Oh please, iron. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, 5. Okay, 6, 7. God damn it. Pretty spooky. Unintentionally silly due to the gameplay being focused around fighting manic hobos. And pretty shoddy character models. Huh. Yeah. It's not what I would have expected. We have enough for one more. I don't think that's gonna be enough. I'm gonna be real with you, chat. I don't think that's enough. Hold on, we gotta plant stuff. Back to the wall of bushes. I know there is in fact room to plant things there. Stop it. Thank you. All my holly bushes from Christmas that I can't store in an actual box because this game's insane. Okay, we're moving. Yeah, this month's gonna be a little crazy. So this week we're checking out Control Tomorrow, which is by the Alan Wake devs. We've heard it's an action game, but it's also kind of horror-ish. And apparently it's based off like SCP. Then I think on Wednesday we're doing Hollow Knight. We're diving into that because that just has good vibes for this kind of season. And then Thursday we're checking out Amori, and Friday will be Scaredy Cat. We aren't going to be around this weekend, so no Splatoon this week. Which is why we're doing this today instead. Normally we wouldn't be streaming on a Monday. Okay. No, wait, we need more pumpkins. It's horror adjacent, as much horror as you can get when you have a gun and telekinesis. Yeah. We didn't want our games we were going to be playing off Scaredy Cat Day to be just straight horror all month. Since I know horror games aren't something a lot of people are too good with. So we instead decided we'd focus on some more popular recent games that have horror or kind of spooky vibes to them. Although we know Amori is just like horror RPG kind of. That's about all we know. Oh, I need orange pumpkins. What am I doing? Bum, 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 bum. Bum. The real crazy part, though, you guys, is going to be when we get near the end of the month. Because when we get near the end of the month, Faith 3 drops, so we're gonna play on the 21st. So we're gonna be replaying through the Faith demos and games before then, for 1 and 2, and the demo for 2 and 3. Then on the 28th, we have both Bayonetta 3 and the Resident Evil Village DLC coming out. So we're gonna see how much of Bayonetta we can get done. And then on Halloween, we'll be doing the DLC for Resident Evil Village, or as much of it. I don't know how long it's going to be. But what I'm saying is that because this is so back-ended this month, we're probably going to run over into November on this stuff. Because literally they dropped 2 big releases in the last 4 days of the month. So... you know how it be. Yeah. That being said, we will be running more goals for scary games. More scary games. But we need to get that RE5 co-op goal done before we can actually set those up. It is currently discounted. It will go back to its full price after the end of the month if it's not met. But for now it's about 35 from the end. We aren't sure what goal we're gonna put after, but our goals in general are going to be discounted this month for Scaredy Cat, just because we wanna, you know, it's October. We want to make those easier for people to get. We do have the entirety of Resident Evil, except I think 3, on backlog as well. For this, that we can pull from currently. Other options include The Evil Within 2. Which will go into Scaredy Cat monthly voting as soon as The Evil Within is done. We've heard good things about that one. Limbo is also in voting right now, if you're supporting us on the Patreon. Bum, bum, bum. We do in fact have Resident Evil Remake, Resident Evil 2 Remake, Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 5, Resident Evil 6, Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, Resident Evil Village, and Resident Evil Raccoon City. So we have access to the entire Resident Evil franchise, pretty much. Mainland one, except Raccoon City, Alter did that. Except for RE3 Remake, because we cannot do that segment with the bugs, we will vomit. Just, like, straight up, nah, not doing that. At least not for the new one. So those are definitely in there. There's a couple other ones that we want to look at. I can't remember the name of it right now. Hold on. No, that's not it. There was one that came out. There was one that came out last year. I can't remember what it is. It's like you're inside of a house that's haunted, and there's like several different stories that go on in it. That seem pretty spooky, but I can't remember what the game was called right now. Damn. Whoops. And of course, as always, if you're on the Patreon and you're at least $10 or higher on the Patreon, we run a monthly box for game suggestions for that as well. When we get closer to the end of the month here, we may just pull out some of the less voted ones for Scaredy Cat Monthly to just get them out of the way. Bum 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 bum. No, it wasn't that one, but Observer we've heard is good. It's apparently one of the only good Bloober Team horror games. And it's like a weird cyberpunk horror from what we're aware of it. So that one seems pretty neat. We might put that one in. I'm still trying to remember what the name of the game was. Actually, I think it's in my wish list. Hold on. What am I doing? I'm pretty sure it's in my wish list. Ah, there it is. It was Visage was another one we were looking at. We might do, let's see. We also had Inscription in here. We had World of Horror in here. We do need to do Cult of the Lamb at some point. That is a very required game for this channel. We got to get to that eventually. Just games need to stop coming out. We're looking forward to that Alone in the Dark game coming out, though, because that looks really cool. Okay. But, I wish I had thought of that, because I would have picked up Cult of the Lamb in advance, because that would have been a really good game for this month as well. But we can do that at any point, because, you know, it's just on brand. It's literally just on brand, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, we might hold off on that until we get a certain little oomphy going. I got distracted talking about video games and I forgot I was putting up fences. Bum bum ba-da-dum. Bum ba-dum bum bum. Let's see. Here. Sorry, Mr. Snail. We had 4 left. And we're out. So we will have to time travel at some point, or we'll finish the fences tomorrow. Bum, bum, bum. Let's put these away, and then we need to go buy a bunch of pumpkin seeds, I think, actually. We also have to get some fruit, because we have to chop down some of these trees. Ba-da-dum, bum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum. Okay. I feel like I forgot something important just now. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Alright. Alright, let's go get some fruit. Oh, there's too many fruit trees. Oranges. Oranges are, in fact, our natural growing fruit here. In case you were curious. Okay. That'll give us a stack of oranges. And now we can move trees where necessary. Bum, bum, bum. Some of these trees we're just gonna chop down. I'm gonna be real. Like, these are going. These ones are going. It's stuff like the bamboo trees that we have to be worried about. I think mine were cherries. I desperately wanted wish some of the speakers you can make out of the fruit were real. Yeah, they are very adorable. Alright, and we're gonna put spooky tree here. I remember having spooky trees on both sides of this thing. And then these areas were like small pumpkin patches. In fact, I believe that that was not even there. I think it was just 2 of these, actually. Fake speakers? No, I think they mean like wish they were real in real life. Yeah. I think some of them are actually like based off real designs. Oh, there was a spooky arc here, that's right. Don't worry about it. Alright. Let's keep munching. Alright. That's enough for these 2. We want to keep our bamboo trees around at least, because bamboo is a bit more annoying to come by. Yeah. Now let's put our arc in here. There we go. Okay, are you guys ready to go destroy the environment? We've got a lot of trees to cut down. Let's go, baby. I'll replant you guys for Christmas. Eh, eh, eh. Two, three. You guys can stay down there. I think I had a spooky tree here, actually, so I want to cut this one down. Ah, oh, fuck me. This game was made for insane people. My eyeball hurts. Don't you peek at me with my own face. I'll get you. Okay, so we need... Oh, I did actually still have a spooky tree there. Let's go drop that off. Luckily, it's pretty quick to get across the entire island. bum, 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 bum. There was a spooky tree. That's wrong. There's totally room to put stuff there. I was gonna say, don't you do that to me. I know what the footprint of this item is. Bum, bum, bum. I will leave that there for now. We might mess with that later. Actually, we'll probably put that closer and put 2 little pumpkins in front of it, I think maybe. We'll find out. It's only the 3rd of the month. Face flesh has rebelled and yonder eye has been conquered verily. I don't know. Thank you, chat. You're doing God's work right now, I guess. We're not religious. Alright, let's go in here. And we want dark dirt. Get that fresh soil. Yeah, who needs a religion when you have a cult? Who needs a religion when you have a funny cat? Bum bum ba da 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 da. Ah, oh, shucks, not the pet emote. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I was right. We're gonna be planting actual pumpkins in here. Not everything is going to be jack-o'-lanterns. We use quite a few normal pumpkins in this process, actually. That's why we had so many scarecrows stored up. Sequel, I do appreciate how very varied the music gets in Luigi's Mansion 3 while still trying to keep the same I Heard Spook vibes. I forgot a 3rd one of those came out. And that was supposed to be a really good one. My brain, like, forgot that existed because it just went, oh yeah, like, Luigi's Mansion 2 came out on 3DS and, like, it was whatever, right? I completely forgot 3 came out. I would try to get my hands on that, but I'm sure it's a Nintendo game, so I'm sure it's still $60 everywhere. Bum, 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 bum. I enjoy Play. It kinda overstays its welcome and has one of the worst level gimmicks I've ever seen. Oof. That's a rough bar. Alright. We need fruits here. Munch, 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 munch. Munch, 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 munch. I am in my element. There we go. Alright, do we still have any more arches? I don't think we actually do. We, in fact, do not. So we'll take this arch and we'll put it in here. Rather than having two that are really close together back there. Actually, that looks bad. We're putting the arch back. It overlaps too awkwardly. Whereas it looks fine across the bridge there, because the bridge is raised. Let's put 2 towers here then instead. I do wish there was like a little more variety to the Halloween stuff you can get. You can make it all with different colors, but that's about it. Bum 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 ba-da-da. Oh yeah, we actually had pumpkins we could plant back there. Get these out of our inventory real quick. Bum 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 ba-dum bum. Bonk, bonk. Not there. No, not that one. God damn it. Bum 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 ba-da-dum. Do I not have any more? No, I don't. Huh. Let's put this down here. And let's go buy some pumpkin seeds. Leaf is right in the... Get out of my way. Get out of my way, octopus. Here he is. Oh, hello. Isn't this just the most perfect day to shop for flowers? And shrubs, too. You're so lucky, because today I'm selling the beloved tea olive. This is the time of year when it looks the very best, so plant this little friend soon while it's in season. I'd be happy to know what I can do for you today. I'm here to shop. Yes, I have some happy news to share with you. Since October and Halloween are such close friends, pumpkin starts are on sale for half off. Pumpkins are so much fun. I sure hope you'll try raising some. Oh yes, I'd love to introduce you to all the little seeds and starts I've got with me today. Pumpkin. I'm doing a special in October. For 140 bells each, you can grow your own pumpkin starts and sell them to you individually or in bulk. So would you like to care for some pumpkin starts? Take 5. Well, thank you. We're gonna need a lot of these. We're the wrong audience for a Weezer joke, but that did get us, so you're good job. Alright, let's get these planted. Bum ba dum bum bum ba 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 da ba bum. Yeah, we're gonna have to put pumpkins in there too, is the annoying part. Over in that end. Ba-dum-ba-ba-ba-ba-dum. Nope, it's giving us bells. Or, nook miles, I believe, is the term. I need to get, more nook miles again. Because the way this game does obtaining villagers is insane. But like, our entire villager list is all like gray, white, and black colors. They're all monochrome, except for her. And I know she's really popular with a lot of people, but Anko does not fit the vibe of this island at all. But it's not like I can get it's not like I can get rid of her, because then just another random animal will move in. I have to save up Nook Miles like a crazy bastard for like months to do rolls. God, I'm gonna need so many more pumpkin starts. Oh, excuse me. Oh, shit. That's money. Hold up. No, you don't matter right now. Out of my way. What? Sandwich plate meal. What? Hearing Grant Kirkhope songs reminds me of you co-hosting for a deaf stream of Banjo-Tooie and losing your shit. Yeah, it's the funny noises. I was just going... Or there was the enemies, the miners that just went... Alright. We're gonna leap across here. And we've got to get back to it. There is going to be a scarecrow right here in the corner, if I remember right. So we want to leave that empty. Actually, we can hit it anyway. But we want to leave that empty plant-wise for now. Okay. Over the ledge we go. And I keep clicking the wrong button. I hate Nintendo menus. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 ba-da-dum ba-dum bum. Okay, let's go buy more pumpkins. Yeah, what was this? Let's see. Sprout out loud. Plant your produce starts across the whole island for a smooth, bounteous crop. Whether it's a small home garden or a full-on field, support Nook Inc. and all your produce planting power. Sustainable start. What does our passport look like? It's been a while. Worship the old cat. Shifty creator. What were my other ones? Okay, yeah, no, that's still just the best one. Bum, ba-da-da, bum. Oh, I've got to change our flag actually. I think I do that in the Nook office. I've got to change it back to the spooky colored one. Bum, bum, bum. I'll take 5. I'm gonna take a lot of these. Unfortunately, it is not gonna go quicker than this. No! No! Oh well. Let's go in here real quick. Let's go get I think I still have the Halloween variant of our flag. I think Isabel does it. Yep, there it is. I do in fact still have it. There we go. The flag is in proper colors now. Nice and spooky. I'm gonna need a lot more. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, just keep giving me pumpkins. Anything else I can do for you? Just keep giving me pumpkins. One more I think should be fine. Remember back in the day when you could only get pumpkins during this? It was crazy. Bum, bum, bum. Alright. Cross the bridge. Yeah, that's done. Plant. Okay, so we have to be standing literally right here, and then we can plant 2. There we go. Now these are not for use, these are for looks, so I have to remember to water these for exactly 3 days, and then I can just ignore them for the rest of the month. I do have to say, I do wish the ground started dying a little quicker. Because if I remember correctly, the ground is still green on Halloween even in this, instead of like a dead grass kind of look. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, now we've got to replace each of these Lily of the Valleys with a pumpkin seed. Which is going to be annoying for our inventory. Let's just get started. And then each of these places where there's currently bushes is going to be pumpkins, the smaller variation. Bum, 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 bum. No! Why? Bum, 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 ba-da-da-da. I have to dig this up to get to you. No! Oh well, I can just buy a new one, it's not a big deal. Pumpkin start. Pumpkin start. Pumpkin start. Gotta go buy a new... God damn it. I can't win. Bum. What's up, Diana? No, you are not going to be moving away. You were the wrong animal. Stop that. Oh yeah, here's where I've been hiding my lilies of the valley. Let's just solve this real quick. Back to the flower fields we go. The only mess left on my island is this massive field of flowers I can't do much about without spending hours cleaning it. Oh wait, there's a garbage can right here, isn't there? Yeah. You. There we go. Gotta find room for these bamboo trees somewhere. Okay, let's go buy a new shovel because I'm too lazy to go make one. Oh, Punchy! Love him. The eyes are open. Alright. We have... We need a shovel. And I need some medicine. There we go. Back to work. No, the hunt never ends, baby. Here we fucking go. Get out of my way. It's very cute that you guys are having fun. Out of my way. I have fucking pumpkins to plant. I have work that needs to be done. The work never finishes. All the girls are hanging out up there. Oh. Hi, Dobie. I'm an artist. My body will be ruined by 30. Bum, ba-dum. Okay, this one's gonna be a little more annoying to fix now that I'm looking at it. No, let's just tear all of this up. Ah! Thank you. Thank you. This is Celestial Cage for subscribing at tier 1. I misclicked. Oh well. What were you misclicking? I was gonna say something about bedroom eyes. What? You just accidentally hit enter too early. Oh well, sorry about that. Ah. My inventory has been immediately filled up by bushes yet again. Simpson looking into his microwave. Homer. I can't think about Homer Simpson anymore without thinking about that Wayne Radio TV bit where he gets killed by Homer Simpson. Homer, no. I don't want to go. Homer. Okay. Let's get the rest of these bushes while we're here and get them transported to their new home. Bum bum. Bum ba-dum bum bum. I can't imagine the last words I hear before I die being, "Why, you little..." My pockets are full already. Yeah, that's because I accidentally dug up something I wasn't supposed to. Bum bum. The Luigi 3. Okay, so I need to chop that down, but I also have to get rid of that, and that's the problem. Back to the back of the fucking island we go. Because plants are a nightmare to manage in this game. Hey, howdy, what's up? Everyone's calling you Kid Y. Is it okay? Sure, whatever. I guess I'm not Sweekins anymore. Alright. We're moving. No, not this way. Back over here. Why is there a single plant bush? Great wall of holly bush from Christmas past. Yep. Yeah. Halloween music is essentially just clown music in a minor key. That's true. Unfortunately, like, we would just have the Animal Crossing noises on, but Animal Crossing doesn't have like a lot of like music to it. Really, it's a lot of ambiance more. But yeah. Get me out of there. Okay. Lilies. So many of these. Okay. Get me out of here. And down we go. Okay. We're in the clear. Now we need to reorganize a little bit. We still need these weeds for later. Do not need the hardwood. Spooky lantern set, spooky tree, spooky lantern, spooky lantern. Okay. We have to get... What's next? A couple of smaller ones, I think? I'm not sure. Oh, there is something I wanted to do. We need some of these. And we want some of the little ones now, which I think are under miscellaneous instead of houseware. Yeah. Give me the little guys. My pockets are full. Uh-oh. Ba ba. Okay, is there a way to turn me off on this? There we go. Shit, I don't know what you're talking about, chat. Bum, bum, bum. I have no idea what you're talking about, chat. Whatever could you mean? One second, I just gotta, I have to look this up. Hold up. Yeah, okay, that is right. This way Nintendo's fucking thing looks just so annoying. There we go. Okay, let's get you four out of here real quick. My pockets are full, so I'll just leave it like this. Oh dear God. Free me from this. Oh yeah, the spooky arch. That's right. Hold on, I think we gotta skip this one. This has a this intro song has lyrics, just in case. there we go. Alright. Spooky arch. You can't put stuff... I can totally put stuff here. I'll bite you. What is it? Mother of God. 5,000 bells. Yippee! Oh, everyone's hanging out. That's cute. Spooky lantern. Actually, let's move forward. That's a tree. Let's remove the slingshot from our arm so that does not happen again. Mother God, it's Hollow Weezer. Actually, I just remembered. This should be one of the scarecrows. I think we actually want. If I remember correctly, actually, this entire thing should be normal pumpkins. And then there should be a scarecrow right in the middle of it. Oh, Animal Crossing controls. Plant. Plant. What do you mean there was a bush I forgot down here? God damn it. Pick this up. Let's get our normal stuff back here so we can pick these guys up again. Now that they're not going to be blocked anymore. We move. 1, 2, 3. It's matched up with that now. Yep. Let's get back to the front. And there should be a scarecrow here. There's no room. Yeah. There we go. Plant 1. Plant 1. Are we gonna have enough? We have exactly enough. For now, at least. Ba-ba-da! Alright, let's run up here. My brain has already forgotten what it is I was supposed to do. We did want to put lanterns on these. And then we wanted to take them all the way out here. And we wanted to spin them around. We actually gotta do this in a really awkward way. We gotta push it like that. We gotta push it upwards. And now we can push it in. Actually, I think what we want to do instead, we're going to take this out. We're going to leave them in front, I think. And then instead we'll plant pumpkins in there. Unfortunately, there isn't a right-facing version of this, so they always have to be lined up like this, which is kind of annoying. Another one of these already? Goddamn. Come on. Come on. Come on. Stop that. Got it. First try. Pleather trench coat. Okay. Okay, tree. You've had your fun. Actually, no. We'll just put the scarecrow here. The tree can stay. Well, you're gonna have to skip this one, I think. It's hard to tell sometimes, but every time lyrics come in, God kill, like, my soul is filled with fear. Burn up. Ba-da. I think actually what we're gonna want to do is like this, maybe? And then look at him. He's peeking his head over. Bum, ba, bum. Ba, ba. They're just little guys. They're just looking over the edge, seeing how you're doing. This guy's gonna be a little blocked, though. Unfortunately for him. He's trying his best, though. Okay. Now, let's put this in. And we will plant pumpkins here. Bum, 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 bum. Which means we gotta go buy more pumpkins. This is going to be an ongoing process. I'm here to shop. I'll take 5 of them. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. No, I didn't mean 1. Oh well. Yeah, give me 1 more. I wish I could just tell you a number I want, but the game doesn't work like that. You gotta do what makes you happy. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da. Alright. This should be the shop area all cleaned up. Bum, 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 bum. If I remember correctly, we need to put 1 more scarecrow back here. Whee! And off we go. Am I out of scarecrows? I'm in fact out of scarecrows. there. Spooky tree, spooky tree, spooky tree. There we go. We don't want to have too much of it bundled up, so we need to spread stuff out just a little bit. Did I have any more towers on me? No. Bum ba ba dum. Bum 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 bum. Decorating the actual houses around here is going to be a bit weird. Because, like, there's not, like, much I can do to the outside of the houses. I can basically just put different items near them. Oh. Howdy, what's up? Sure, I'll come over to your place and then leave after, like, a minute. Wow, this place has changed nothing since last Christmas. She still has up the dollhouse we got her for last Christmas. I have a deep attachment to my doll. That's cute. That was a Christmas present we bought her. God damn, how many vocal tracks does this game have? No, I'm good. Thank you, Diane. Shout out to this hat I bought her early on that she does wear sometimes, but she has decided that she just wants to keep it on the floor for 90% of the game. Fine. I'm making her upset by trying to leave. A game of high card, low card. Alright, here's the exciting bit. If you get correctly, you get this printed sleeve sweater. Let's begin. I draw a card. The card is 4. That's actually pretty close to the middle. There's still a higher probability if we pick higher, so... Yep. Does that ever come to camping anymore? Okay. I'm gonna head out now. I'm leaving. Before you go, I have a song I wanted to give you. It's called Farewell. It's one of my favorites. Take it as a memento of the first time I invited you to visit me here. Do I even have room for that? Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I have. Fucked up. That she just tried to leave the island, and then she invites me over and gives me a song called Farewell. Okay, I wanted to go over and check the clothing shop before it closed down. Hey there, guys. Shame they never gave you more dialogue ever, so there's no point to talking to you. The pumpkin hat, I forgot about it. Not much of note today, unfortunately. Bum, bum, ba-da-dum, ba-dum. Real quick. We gotta do stuff with these. We need to remove these, and a lantern set goes here. Okay, and the item we put on top of that, we do not have in our inventory right now. We have to go grab it. We have a lot of holly bushes to put away again. Oh, you. I think we put towers here, if I remember right. Let's go plant these bushes in the bush nightmare that we have up there. Oh, the flower fields. Oh, there's so many. Oh god. Oh gee. Oh lord. I am literally running out of room. That bug just committed suicide. Jumped right into the lake. Lord forgive me for what I've become. I'm hoarding bushes. This would all be put aside if you'd let me put bushes in storage or any kind of plant in storage. It'd solve this problem instantly. Alright. So we need to get some of our little display ones out here. I think we also need... Is this a crossover episode? Don't worry about it. Hey, put in storage. We gotta actually put this one in the thing. Posted that in the wrong chat, ignore that. Jesus Christ. The dude sitting in multiple chats, get his ass. Get him, chat. Kill him. Kill him. Tear him to shreds. spooky lantern. Put that over here. Put that over here. That's a spooky lantern set. That's a lantern set. That's a tree. That's a set. Put that into storage. The lantern, and that's the lantern. Okay. So we need a table, and we need. Okay, I know exactly what we need. Actually, I'm not even gonna say it. I'm just gonna do it because it's gonna hurt my brain more trying to think of what we need than actually grabbing it. Okay, we need one of these. Actually, we need one of these. We need one of these. We need actually two of these. Then we need. We need 4 of these actually for now, because I remembered where one of these goes. And we need 1 of these for now. Bum 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 ba da da dum. Ba 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 bum. We move. We move as fast as our stubby little legs will carry us. Okay. Up here. And right in the middle of the plaza. Put the table. Now the problem is, if I remember right, we gotta do this, and I think push it against the wall. So the problem is, and this game is really bad about it, is you can't, like, adjust items that are on a table outside. You just kind of put them on it. Which, as you can imagine, is a pretty big oversight. Like, there are so many vocal tracks on this, actually. But, like, they're probably safe, but I don't trust Nisa. Spooky chair. Spooky chair. And spooky chair. Okay, and then we had to go down here. And we wanted to remove this. And we wanted to put a spooky chair here. There's nothing haunted in this well, I swear. Okay. Now, I know one of these trick lanterns goes right down here. For sure. It sits right on top of this. Ba-ba-da-bum-ba-dum-ba-da-bum. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Time to chop down some more trees. Die, 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 you little freak. Okay. And a spooky tree goes back here. Back in this little alleyway. And then in front of it, a spooky lantern set goes down. There we go. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. And I know that a spooky tree goes here as well. Oh yeah, we need 2 towers to go there. And I think we need another spooky tree as well to go up where that tree next to our workbench is. Into the pockets. Which I think we might be out of spooky trees in here. Yeah. So we've gotta start weeding stuff out. I know where these tables go. To the basement. Bum, bum, ba-da-da-da. Give me this. It's time to start ravaging my own basement for for Halloween decorations. What's this surfer music? I forgot what I was doing for a second. Spooky tree, that's right. Alright. Our brain's rotting a little bit. It's fine. It's fine, don't worry. Don't worry. Kill. Kill. No. You literally had the shovel out. Why did you sit on it? There's no room to put anything here. Except for all the room there is to put things here. Wow, crazy. You could fit something there. No, I think we actually want to... go in here and put a tower back here first. Yep. And now we want to put the tree down. God! This is banger though already. Like damn. Bum 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 bum. What? Get back in there, you. Alright, so we have one table here. We have another table here. Spooky table. We're jamming in our chair right now. Alright, let's put this away. Put this away. Lantern, lantern, lantern. Stone stool. Water bench. Garden chair, garden table. Alright. Spooky tower. I don't think so. No, we need one more of these for sure. For now. I think we actually need 2 more of these. Need at least 1 more standing lamp. We're gonna need another spooky table at some point. There we go. Okay. So, we gotta run over here. You were literally in the way. There we go. We gotta replace all these plants eventually. We'll be transplanting flowers from the back over here. That's good. That's good. We gotta put little pumpkins in front of a lot of these houses. We had over here. And we wanted to cut this down. And we need to dig these up. I do remember what goes here. Stop that. Alright, and we're gonna put in, let's see, we need a tower in the back. Then we need a lantern set. Then we wanted a spooky lantern. And then over here on the corner we needed a standing lamp. And it should be pointed that way. Let's actually put a trick lamp in here, why not? Hold on. Open that up. And then in front we can put a little lantern. There we go. And now those actually serve as a good like pointing sign. And this front will look a lot better once these pumpkins come in. Which I've got to remember to actually water them now that I think about it, unfortunately. I think actually if I just do it here, it will hit, right? Yep. The power of the golden, the golden watering can, baby. Bum, bum, bum. Ba ba dun 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 dun. I think typically I actually put a tower right in the middle here. Do I have any more left on me? I do. Okay. Now we gotta jump our way across here. It's watering time, baby. Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba. Ba-ba-ba-bum. How did I take out a ladder? What's wrong with my brain? Yeah, we were gonna put a tower here as well, but I think we're out of towers right now. Yeah. We were also going to put a scarecrow here. I think we have one more of those left we can use. I think we put 2 towers here as well, if I remember last year. There we go. Do I have any more normal just lanterns? I do. So we're gonna get more normal spooky lanterns, and I need to grab another trick lantern. There we go. Move pocket, move pocket, move to 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 pocket. The thing is, we need a lot of the little spooky lanterns because they get dotted among the trees in the apple orchard as well. I don't like this one. This one's not a banger like the other one. We move. Alright, we wanted to put we wanted to put the trick lamp here. Place the lantern here. We'll probably put a spooky tree in back behind this, I think. I think what I also did last year was I had multiple of these lantern sets with skull radios on them, like sitting in areas like this that were playing KK Dirge, and then they had fences across the front of them so you couldn't mess with them. You're not supposed to be here. Die. I mean, yay! Oh yeah, reminder. Every dollar that goes to our co-op goals, well, not just our co-op goals, our Scaredy Cat goals, also gets funneled into a current long-running goal, which is for our next model, which is I can't show you the full art of it yet, but it is the 3.0 version of our normal model. Let me just do this real quick. Oomph. We'll just call it oomph. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Where is he? Where is it? There we go. Here, you can look at this. So that's all you're getting for now. But that will be that long-term goal is set for $1,000. Any money that goes into any of our concurrent goals also gets funneled into that long-term pool. That's how it works on this channel. So if you want to see this little Urple freak, that's how you're gonna get him. just like with our 2.0 model, he is locked in there. You gotta get him out. That is your ultimatum. The ultimatum is hidden behind the donate button. Ba 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 ba. What do I have? I had lantern, 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 lantern set, lantern, lantern, lantern. Okay. Spooky lantern. I kind of wish I could like tear all this out back here and just kind of make like a corn maze or something, but I don't really think this game like can support that. You can do hedge mazes, I think, but I don't even think you can get hedges outside of the special event they did, where you had to get through a hedge maze. Alright, hold on, let's check. Yeah, the closest you would get would be like a wheat maze, and this doesn't go high enough to like make a proper like maze or anything with it. And, so we need, God, I need so many towers. Ugh. It's time to go raid the basement. Just a little bit. Opal. Okay. How do I wait? Okay, and we do have more actual, like, standing lanterns in here as well. That's good. I'm gonna need more of those. Bum, 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 da 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 da. Ba da da, bum, ba da da, ba. Ah! Right. Towers, towers, towers. Where the hell did they go again? Alright, 2 were here. That's right. No, that's the tree. There we go. Ba-ba-da-dum-ba-da-dum-bum. Why did I... No, not this way. My mind is failing me. Okay. Bum 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 ba da 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 dum bum 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 ba dum bum bum ba dum bum 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 ba dum bum. Ah yes, we were gonna put the tree back here. There's no room to put anything. Oh, cliff sizes. Really, you guys, you can't like... Can't squeeze it one more over, really. This is the problem I have with this game sometimes. What do you mean there's no room to... How big is this? I know there was plenty of room. I wonder, can I... Do I not have any more sets? I don't have any more sets, okay. Let's see. Nope, no room to put that. This slot, this very obvious open slot here does not exist. There's no room to put anything. There's no room to put anything. God. The sizing rules on this game are so like stupid on a lot of items. Let's move this over. Now let's try to put the tree in. Or the tower in. Oh, so now the tower can fit in fine. Literally everything can fit in there perfectly fine, like I was trying to get it to. There's no issues whatsoever. Like we can even put the log bench back here, I think. Yep. Ugh, not like that. What? Would it? No, whatever. We're going to put a lantern set in there anyway. Yeah, we need 2 more lantern sets at least. Ba da 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 dum bum bum bum. Hey, grab this. Grab this. Grab that. Grab this. We need another cable as well. Storage, put in storage, put in storage. There we go. This room has become a lot dimmer. A lot less seasonal down there. It's turning from a funny pumpkin room into a horror show. Yeah, lantern set goes there. And we'll get the thing for that later. I don't want it like that though. I guess this is the only way we can do this. Playing Cult of the Lamb myself while vibing this. Nice. Sacrifice someone for me, do it. I command it. Hold on, we're gonna remove this real quick. And let's see if we can get a... See if we can push this back further. There's totally room to put that there. Nope, that's as far as I can go. That's stupid that it can't go further than that. Like, look at that gap. Make me do so much work just to rotate this once. Oh my god. Trick lamp. Failed to follow his quest, and they were excited enough to start inciting a rebellion. As an apology, I gave them a fast pass to the heaven I invented, and everyone seems satisfied. Well, congrats on their fast pass. Ba, 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 ba. Right. Throwback Skull Radio. It has PP audio range. Really bad, but it fits the theming. We move. There it is. And another skull radio is supposed to go here later. Bum. Need these pumpkins to grow in faster. Okay. It was this one. This. Where is spooky table? There we go. There's no room to put this chair. I'm gonna bite you. I'm gonna open my mouth and I'm going to unhinge my jaw and I'm gonna bite your face off. There we go. Okay. So, next. Actually, I don't know if there's Alright. My brain's frying, actually. So I think that's probably going to be it for tonight. We have to grow more pumpkins and stuff before we can continue. But we will do another stream of this, finishing up. It shouldn't take much longer. Maybe another hour or two next time we stream this. But until then, it's been a lot of fun. I miss it. I miss just hanging out, vibing, playing this game. Tomorrow, we will be back with Control. Same time and place. 5 p.m. CST, 3 p.m. EST, 6 p.m. PST. So if you're into that, it's kind of spooky CSP, I've been told, kind of, is it CSP? Secure Control, yeah. No, SCP, it's SCP, that's it. We're really dying. Then come visit that. We have never touched the game before, so we're going to be going in pretty much blind, outside of knowing that it's an SCP game. So we hope to see you there, okay? And thank you again to Celestial Cage for resubscribing. I hope I'll see you guys all again tomorrow. And we hope you enjoyed the first, like, full proper day of, of ours Octoberons, Halloween Spooktacular, which will probably become ours Novemberons Halloween Spooktacular by the end of this month. Oh my god, there's so much coming out. As always, we appreciate... Hold up. Where do you think you're going? Hanging shelves. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today. I'll see you guys again. Thank you as always for the follows, the subscriptions, donations, etc. And just your company in general. Every bit helps. Thank you. And we'll see you soon. Remember, if you aren't... Hold on, I'm trying to type it. Social. Join the Discord to get all of our updates quicker. You can also get updates on Scaredy Cat Weekly, voting, and everything else from through there. If you want to take part in voting itself, or just get early access to all our arts and designs, since we make everything that appears on this stream, you can follow us on the Patreon for as little as, I believe, $2, just because of how Patreon's division works. If you do less than that, you're not making less than 50% of the money off of that. And also, of course, follow us on Twitter. It's our main social media. You can see all of us interacting with our funny friends. They're freaks of nature. And, you know, it's vibe. Get access to our art and everything. Once again, thanks for coming out. And I'll see you again tomorrow. I'm streaming 5 days this week. Different game each day, all spooky. Control tomorrow. Hollow Knight Wednesday. Omori Friday. Actually, I don't know what am I saying? Friday. That's on Thursday. What? It's Monday. It's Monday. Hollow Knight's Tuesday. No, wait, Control's Tuesday. I'm dying. Let's see. Let's go to Patreon. Hold on. It's looking like, let's get our current standings for what Friday's stream is looking like currently. Currently, Friday's stream is sitting at a pretty Evil Within, possibly the finale. We have less than 3 chapters left. Hope to see you guys all there. Good night.